Hey Taurus, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Scorpio. Happy birthday, Taurus. Happy birthday. I feel like there's very much a space here where like gratitude is the attitude. Like you're thankful, you're grateful. Like you woke up today, you have electricity, you have water, you have a pillow to sleep on, like you have a job. Like Taurus, you're excited. Like I feel like there's so many things, so many people that are coming in and bringing you beautiful gifts, love, like peace offerings here as well, right? Like there's very much a space here where you're just feeling like in your body, like you're feeling very grounded, very secure, very safe here as well, right? I feel like there's a lot of things that you've been experiencing up to this point. We have the truth. Ooh, we have the truth out here. There's very much a space where you could be connecting a lot more with your throat chakra. You could be singing a lot more, speaking your piece. I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time for you really to get open and honest about like where it is you're coming from, why it is you think these things here as well, right? I feel like there's almost been a space of avoidance here as well. Like I feel like if you've had like any issues with certain people, I feel like you're just gonna like shying away, backing away, like I feel like you're like almost avoidant here as well, right? Taurus, not at this time. Like you are so connected with yourself. You're so connected with your truth here as well, right? And keep in mind how important your truth is. Like the more that you speak your voice, the more that you talk, the more that you sing, it's almost like helping people have like certain realizations. I feel like it's almost like a frequency as you like voice your opinions or anything like that here as well. I just saw 123. And I just did Capricorn's video and I just kept seeing 444 everywhere. And by the time I finished, it said 1444. Oh my gosh. Like there's very much a space of healing, of love here as well, right? And I feel like now's really the time for you to be open and honest. And I feel like people are going to be a lot more accepting of you and your words and your voice as to what they had been before. I feel like very much a frequency change here as well, right? And you have the Knight of Cups. Taurus, you are so in love with life. I feel like you have so many different, like I feel like it's like a gush of love that you just keep feeling for certain people, certain aspects here within your life. Yeah, and I feel like you have, with that being said, I feel, and then we have the Hierophant. I feel like you're having several different like love interests come in at this time, right? I feel like ooh, Taurus, I feel like you're really looking towards like the future of marriage, like future relationships. Like what is it you're trying to do here as well, right? I feel like you're almost like looking at certain people like, hey, like this could be the one. But Taurus, I feel like you're like doing this with like 10 people a day. You think everybody's the one. And I feel like there's very much a space here where like you're having some deep realizations, right? And we have the Moon. If there's been a love interest, are you guys there? Okay. Sorry, Taurus. My brother called me, and it's so funny. He's always, we talk on the phone all the time, and he didn't live, close to me, but he's always like, "Oh, I want to be on your video so bad." And that's the crazy thing is, Taurus. Sorry, off track. So I like a couple years ago, like I was always telling my brother like all this stuff about spirituality. Hello, hello. I was always telling my brother all this stuff about spirituality, and it like at first he thought I was crazy, right? And then he started meeting like all of a sudden he started meeting all these spiritual people and having like all of these like deep conversations here as well that really helped him realize like what it was he was going through. He started understanding like the power of manifestation. He started understanding like how strong his voice is here as well, right? And it's so crazy. Like he wants to be on my video, so the next time he comes to town, of course I gotta invite my brother, right? And it's just crazy. Like he was telling me like all this crazy stuff about like like how he was doing this, and all of a sudden he just started wishing he had this or this, and then like somebody pulled through and like brought him like this, and then 30 minutes later brought him this. And I feel like there's very much a space here where like you're really realizing like how important your once again your truth is, your voice is, your thoughts here as well, right? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, there's very much a space here where I feel like you're almost like in like a little like giddy schoolgirl. Like there's very much a space here where you've been having like a lot of like romantic feelings for a certain person here. Once again, I feel like you had been in such a single space for so long. I feel like there's very much a space here where like you're wanting a relationship, you're wanting like a deeper bond here, especially with this Hierophant card. Here you are, and we have the Moon card. I feel like you're almost like once again like a giddy schoolgirl. You're keeping this very much a secret, very much like almost like shying away from the idea of love here as well, right? And we have the Ace of Cups right after this Moon card. Yeah, this Moon card is sitting almost like right under this Ace of Cups. It's sitting here like this. Yeah, I feel like there's a person, there's an energy here as well that you're having a deep connection with, but I feel like you're just not wanting to share it with anybody. I feel like you're keeping it very much hidden, very much secret, very much to yourself here as well, right? And then we have the Temperance card. You're very much wanting to slow things down. You could be dealing with another Taurus here. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius here as well, right? There's very much a space here where you're just not wanting to like jump both feet in. Like I feel like there's a space here where it's time for you really to start like feeling certain situations out here as well, right? And we have the Chariot card. But I don't feel like you're stopping this. We have the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. Like, I feel like you're almost like dreaming of like what would be your like happily ever after. Like, what would it like take to make you happier as well, right? There's very much a space here where you're trying to like build and grow from like the things that you've already experienced up to this point, right? And we have the Page of Cups. Yeah. Woo. You're keeping it very much to yourself. Like, and I feel like you're doing such a good job. Like, I feel like this other person didn't even understand or know like how it is you're feeling about certain aspects, certain situations here as well, right? And we have the Death card. Woo. And the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you've had a lot of like really small love offers that have been coming in for you, like up to this point, right? And I feel like you just were not willing to accept them. You just didn't want to deal with it. Like, it just wasn't time. Like, I feel like you were very, very busy trying to get yourself in order. Your financial situation, I feel like there could have been a lot of things involving your body here as well. I feel like there was certain spiritual aspects within yourself that you were really needing to find out here as well. You see this flower on her head. There was very much some things involving your own personal self, your spirituality, your mental health here as well, your emotional well-being, your physical well-being here as well. Like, very much involving your emotion. And I feel like you were just so busy, like focused in on yourself. I feel like you have been putting so much time, so much effort, so much energy into other people here as well, right? But in this aspect, like, it's time for you to take control of yourself. How is it you're trying to change yourself, right? We have the Page of Cups, the Death card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords with the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like instead of once again sitting right under this Temperance card, instead of just jumping both feet in, I feel like you're really paying attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the colors, like the smells, like what is it that is familiar to you, right? And I feel like there's very much a space here where the more that you're like taking more time out to like center and focus yourself on you, the more you're having deeper understandings as to what it is you've really been dealing with here. I feel like there's going to be a lot of like signs that are coming up, and I feel like the if you were to get too invested too soon, I feel like you'd end up with a broken heart, right? And I feel like this was not your wish fulfillment, right? Like it could have seemed like your wish fulfillment, but I don't feel like it was here as well, right? Well, tell me about your out-of-body experience. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's very much a space here where like you could have been going through a lot of stuff involving like your childhood here as well, right? Like, there could have been a lot of things that you experienced, but you didn't really have like the opportunity or knowledge to understand like what it is you're going through or what happened to you here as well, right? And I feel like involving this time, like I feel like you're almost like open and willing to share this with other people, and I feel like you're almost like shocked and surprised at like how accepting these you're as accepting like how accepting they are of you and your experiences. And I feel like it's almost giving them the space, the opportunity, the platform here to share what they went through. And I feel like the more that you're almost like able to like share stories with somebody, like the more it's giving them, sorry, I'm getting so many text messages and phone calls, right? We have two nines here. We have the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're almost like looking at certain situations that could have broken your heart, really hurt your feelings here as well, right? And I feel like you're almost like allowing these things, like you're turning your pain into profit here as well. Like, you're understanding like what could have happened to you and why these things could have happened here as well, right? Thank you guys so much for liking. Thank you for the comments here as well, right? Thank you so much, guys. Y'all are so awesome. You're almost like looking at certain situations as to like why your heart had to, like, okay, I feel like you could have had like a lot of like really traumatic things that could have happened to you here, right? Like a lot of things that you are, ooh, that makes me want to cry, that you don't necessarily want to share with other people, right? And I feel like had you not gone through these things, you would not be the person that you are, right? And so I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness, there's a lot of understanding, there's a lot of compassion for, and I just saw the Ten of Cups. It's time, and I just said that in Capricorn's video, it's time to let things go. Like, I feel like there's some deep understanding as to why certain things had to happen, and I feel like it was almost like lessons, right? And I feel like you're almost like paying attention to certain signs and synchronicities as to like what to keep you away from. Like, your spirit guides are so in tune, you're so tapped in, right? And I feel like and we have the High Priestess. Oh shit, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Yeah, it's almost like you had to go through these things so that you are almost being given like certain signs, synchronicities, certain symbols here as well. I'm hearing symbols as to what to like almost like maneuver away from here as well. It's almost like how to move in a room full of vultures here as well, right? And we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's very much a lot of people that are trying to keep in mind when your light goes off, like, you have all kinds of energies, you have all kinds of people here as well, right? You have all different types and sorts, and I feel like there's very much a space here where as you're going through these certain situations here as well, right? You're learning how to maneuver through these people, because not everybody's going to be a good person. Keep in mind, Taurus, you are a healer out here. So keep in mind, our lights draw in negative people, toxic people, negative situations, terrible places here as well. And the more that you're almost allowing these things to like be worked through you here as well, right? Like the better it's going to be here for yourself, right? And then we have the seven of wands. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's cool. What did you see? What did you see? Yeah, we have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's very much a space here where, like, I feel like you're almost getting, like, a spiritual boost here as well. I feel like there's going to be a lot of different spiritual gifts here within yourself that you haven't necessarily, experienced before, or that you could even explain to another person. But I feel like it's very much a space here where it's time for a huge growth opportunity. And I feel like without all these like negative situations, negative people, places, and things, you wouldn't have gotten here, right? And I feel like you're having some true understanding here as well, right? And then we have the Queen of Wands. It's time for you to start manifesting. It's time for you really in the Queen of Swords. I feel like there's very much a space here where you're being very precise, very clear with your spirit guides, with your angels, with God, with the universe, as to what it is you're manifesting into your life, what it is you're truly wanting. And I feel like there's very much, especially with this Truth card, there's very much a space here where you have no problem speaking up about what it is you're experiencing or why it is you're going through these things here as well. And I feel like it's almost like your words here that are helping other people manifest for themselves. And we have the Nine of Swords. You have the truth. And you're understanding that. I feel like there was almost a space where you could have been very shy as to like how you were voicing yourself. And I feel like no, like you're realizing like the more that you're speaking, the more that, and it could definitely be to a King of Wands here. That could be Aries, Scorpio, or Leo here as well. There's very much a space here where it's time for you to start manifesting. And I feel like you're like, the more that you're sharing your own truth, your own views, your own thoughts, your own opinions here as well, I feel like it's almost helping another person grow spiritually. It's almost helping themselves like connect to their own spirit guides, their own, you know, belief of what it is that they believe in here as well, right? So, oh shit. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. But don't try too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like there could be a space where you're almost like trying too hard to get back to that place that you've experienced before. Allow it to happen naturally. You know, like when it's time, it's time. Like don't keep pushing yourself or feel bad or guilty that you can't get to that space again, right? Allow spirit to move through you, right? All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing here as well. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. It says savings. I feel like there could be a space here where you're almost like witnessing a lot of people get closer to God, a lot closer to spirituality, a lot closer to themselves and the people that they surround themselves with here as well, right? I feel like it's almost like your words here that are almost like helping people have some understanding as to like how it is they're supposed to be moving out here as well, right? It says, as you consistently save for your future is saved, right? You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside a present fund. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Yes, Taurus, this is a full moon in Scorpio. Yes, it is. It is the opposite sign of you, right? But keep in mind, it's the yin and yang of you, right? So it's same but different, right? And there's very much a space here where you are feeling a lot more grounded. You are feeling a lot more safe and secure here as well. Even if you hit bumps or anything along the road, like, you know that you're protected. You know that God's got your back. You know that you have people, family, friends here as well that are willing to support you and uplift you here as well. And I feel like there's a much more like safer, secure space here than you've ever experienced. And I feel like that's almost like oh, you could be doing a lot more things with like mudras here, like with your hands here as well, right? And the more that you're doing that and really connecting here as well, the better it's going to be here, right? You could be holding hands with people a lot more, right? A lot more safe, a lot more connected, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, for tapping in. Thank you for all of the likes. Thank you for all the comments here as well, right? And I will definitely see you guys next time. Bye.